with you.
I did, yes. I have X 3, 2.
Yeah, sorry, Glenn. Your explanation was so long that we just started another match.
Nah, it's not good. There's the white
Yes.
We went from one thing to the next. It all just intertwined with each other.
Almost there, Joe. You need to get the fucking...
You picked one up from me, you bitch.
I did.
You fucking stole an item, you dick.
No, call me a cuck instead.
Okay, cuck. I don't think I can get any higher.
I think you're exchanging your one for...
Yeah.
I think I took 9.
Yeah, you stole my
find more
fucking
items.
items.
Go find more items.
Oh! Why don't you give me your fucking item?
Dude, all I have are the bullets that you have. Here, I'll spend my gold for you.
You fucking stole my shit.
You're stealing my coins. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Put it up. Alright, hold on, let me do that for you. Alright?
Oh, get this clip over here. Get the clip.
I'll get the clip, dude. Nice.
You still tried to steal it.
Yeah, I did. There you go, Joe. That's for you. What does that do?
Gives you
That was
a chance to... I say it on purpose now. Like, I don't... Oh, dude, look at all these syringes.
Yeah, no, when they sent that group text about WoW, I didn't think about any of you. I was like,
Yeah,
you guys
so
are
he sent
you
that.
guys gonna all quit. I was like, we tried to land last week, and he literally told me to go home as soon as Joe went home.
We did.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I mean, he was like, he did it nice. It wasn't rude. He was like, you should probably go home. And I was like, I just set my fucking
Are you
computer
the
up.
asshole here, or is he the asshole here?
Thank you.
What?
Or are you the asshole, or is Nate the asshole? Here's the story.
Hey,
I can understand if it's like the LAN party's over, it's not happening, like you should just go home, it's not happening. But if it's just like you should just go home, fuck you, it's completely different.
I don't know. It literally, we just showed up. He didn't have a computer updated.
yeah.
And then Joe just went home. And then he like waited for Joe to leave. And then was like, you should go home. And I was like, Joe, are you playing at home?
Well, regardless of whatever people want to do in Classic,
I just want to play the Warlock, and I want to play with you guys. I don't really care. Like, I know I'm not gonna be able to end game raid. Like, I can, but I'm not gonna be like a dedicated one. I just can't.
yeah, I mean that's reasonable. Like, and it's not going to be like a.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a constant thing. Like I've seen how many guilds do it different ways, and the way that I plan to approach it, I feel like should be very.
Don't use your missiles, Joe.
I'm on my way.
And it should be productive enough to where everybody doesn't feel like they're getting screwed. So I think it should be a good system. I just need a couple like key people that can put the time investment that I am going to be putting to be able to make it work.
Well, talk to Nate.
Yeah. So if Nate and Alex can get on board with that, it's great. If they can't, then I will find people who can. that aren't like another community.
Yeah, like I would love to. I just realistically can't do it.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like people like as cool as Bosky's gonna be, like not everyone doesn't have a job or can get away with not having a job. They've got kids, wives, they've got everything in between, and you're not, you know, a 12-year-old kid like getting World of Warcraft for Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, so I understand that. It's just the guild that I plan to run is not going to be that we're just going to show up and do what we can, and like, we're just going to be happy with that, but we're actually going to do things productively to accomplish what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So there's going to be like a small room for people that can't dedicate that time, but there's going to be like a major like a consumable farming requirement that people aren't going to take seriously until it happens. And like that's actually discussed in this time stamp that I'm holding off for you guys. It's all covered.
Well, I can farm. I know warlocks are good at farming.
I think he turned off his stream when we were verbally talking about it, and it went further than that, but
He does that. Like he turned off his stream when he started arguing with me about the whole military thing. Smart move for him.
I mean, and the reason why I turned it off is like we were playing on a private server and can't restrict private servers. But we occasionally play on
You guys
Retro
can
WoW.
activate it.
If you guys are wanting to play on that too, it's pretty fun. That's the 5-man.
That's 5-man. Yeah, I have hand frag on Retro WoW.
Okay, sweet. What do you have? What characters?
I have a warrior and a paladin.
Okay. I got a geared warrior paladin mage. Sounds like it. I'm max ready on just about everything. So if you want
My count's probably deleted, to be honest with
probably still active. That shit. But anyways, like we play on Retro WoW. If you want to play on their Joe too, you two enter. If you want.
you. Fun as fuck, dude.
I do like playing it. But I'm just gonna wait till the official.
Yeah, I mean it's a good way to get like a pseudo experience.
You should do it to see if you like warlocks. You're probably not gonna like warlocks.
Right. And that's the best thing about it, is because like the PvP is like on a current core build for what every private server uses currently. So like going into that with that mindset, like if you're gonna want a PvP on a certain class, now's the time to try it out.
Oh yeah, that giant. Yeah. You know, that's not a bad idea.
Because if you go on there and you raid like someone max gear, like not getting everything finished, of course, but like, at least enough for you to tell, okay, like, do I want to view this character at all?
That's why I love Paladin.
You get that feel. You definitely get that feel.
Well, what's this 5-man one?
It's called. I'll send you a link on Discord. It's called Retro WoW. But it's the PvP core aspect of it is exactly like what you would expect if you leveled a character to max level, like Stylrius or Lights Up or something, and then got all the gear, and then decided to go PvP on like an actual private server that you have to actually put in the work for it. The difference is it's exponentially much easier for you to get it on this server, but the great thing about it is it lets you try a variety of different things that you'd never be able to look. Nobody's going to be a main tank for a guild, and then be a main DPS, and then go be a main healer, but on this server you can't. So you got to kind of like get the whole aspect of like, do I want to play this?
I tell you, dude, I love tanking. It's fucking so fun to me. I love being a healer. I don't like DPS. I hate DPS because you have to pay attention. There's very marginal there, and I don't like that.
I feel like you have to pay attention more as a.
As a healer, you definitely have to pay attention.
Healing is the best. Well, yeah, healing or main tank. Main tank is usually.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're bad.
I am like you shit.
Just give me wall walk.
Nax, I'll tell you guys right now, Nax is a totally different game than what you expect from Classic. Even if it's like exponentially different from private server, like I rated Spider Ring on my Shadow Priest on live, but the experience I have from that is dwarfed by what I know from private servers now. It's not even even if it's not accurate on private servers, it's very insignificant to what I know about the game and this kind of stuff. Which is why this argument that I have with you is just so funny. It's just like
fucking lunar stones or coins need to drop more often.
Why are they safe? Dude, look at all this stuff.
No, it's just the stuff you haven't picked up.
Hey, it's already done.
Yeah, I died.
Yeah, right here.
Send me a message on Discord if you're looking at the character.
Look how fast I run, Joe. Do you see this shit? Joe,
Yeah. Yeah, I see you running. Got two of those sprint things.
Well, that should work out pretty. Like I can do anything really. I can take you or DPS. Nate is playing mage right now, but if you're playing a warlock, that would actually be really great for like a pair with him doing mage. Yeah, like if you want to play like literally like DPS or.
You playing? It doesn't matter, right?
I can be anything. I can fill heals, keeps, or tank. But I'll
No, I'm
do
saying
tank or
on
heal.
the 5-man one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You can be a. You can play a shaman on the line.
Are you guys gonna activate the teleporter?
Oh yeah, that's the other thing, Joe. It's like you can group horde and alliance in the same.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
So like you can
Play
do a
shaman.
shot, you can group. So if you want to play, you know, a horde warlock, you can still group.
Removal of the Forsaken would be pretty sweet. You've watched this play this game for so long.
Yeah, I'm shooting both.
$20 too much, huh?
I don't have much fun gaming.
What?
It's hard. Yeah, it's true. Like I just don't have a lot of fun playing games.
What do you do?
It masturbates and drinks.
Private servers and jerk off on private servers. Watch YouTube videos.
Watch Felix play.
Then you just need to come and hang out with us more. I'll start inviting you more. The only thing is I don't got your phone number.
I don't think I have your phone number either.
I've literally texted you just when I sent my internet dialogues. You know what's funny, Joe? You know Tom Grace?
Yeah, my cousin?
Is your cousin?
Yeah, Tom Grace, yeah.
I grew up like 2 doors down from him.
No fucking way.
You guys
Yeah,
know each other?
and he was always like fat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I did not know that. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, I can literally live like 2 doors down from me and playing baseball like all the time.
Yeah, dude.
It was grandma and grandpa.
Yeah, that was my grandma and grandpa.
Don't close it.
Like I was looking on, I don't even remember how I found him. I think I just happened to search his name. Like, you know, we were friends a long time ago. I wonder if he's on Facebook, and I searched it, and it's like people you may know. And it's like one of your friends, Joe, and I was like, there's no way that's the same. And I looked, I was like, holy fucking shit, that's literally the same.
Yeah, that's my cousin. Dude, I used to go over to his place, I get to visit my grandma, my grandpa, and my cousin, and my grandpa, he used to make me and Tom like do dumpster diving. He used to like kind of like toss us in and then like grab good stuff. And there was this one time when Tom and we went dumpster diving, and there was just a whole bunch of like fucking like dildos and old porn mags. We grabbed the porn mags, and Tom, he goes to our grandma and he's like, how are we gonna get these in here? How are we gonna get them in so we can watch them? And Tom comes up with the idea saying that he hurt himself. He's gonna run to the bathroom, and he hurt himself in his private parts, and then he's gonna like ask me to go in and like take a look. And so we do that. So we go and do that, and we're like sitting in there for like an hour, fucking looking at these mags. And my
You see me run, Joe?
What?
Look how fast I fucking run.
Yes, I see that. So we're sitting in there for an hour, and like my grandma is like, "What are you guys doing in there?" And we're like, "Oh, we're done. Like we're coming out now." But we had all the magazines. We didn't know where to put them. So there was the floor mat. We ended up lifting up the floor mat and just trying to level them out under it. But my grandmother found out, and we got in trouble. But yeah,
That's
man.
funny, dude. Yeah, we used to live over off of 29th Avenue.
Those apartments, right?
Actually, that might have been after. I think he moved to the apartments after he moved from 29th Avenue.
But
It was over up in Northern. Yeah, it was a house like over up Northern.
And it was like
the last
it was pretty close to a park, wasn't it? Like a public park. Because I remember Tom also playing baseball a lot.
Alright.
How old was he then? Because like this was probably like before 6th grade.
Night, Joe.
I don't know. Tom has always been older than me by like 4 or 5 years. Maybe something right around
There's
there.
one
Maybe
for
less.
5,000 gold. If you get 5,000 gold, there's a thing for 5,000 gold.
Oh, I've been dead for so long, man.
that's funny, man. I just remember just seeing that and be like, wow, this is a small world. It's funny shit.
Well, it is when you like when you're only in one state.
It's still
But it
pretty
is
big
smaller.
though. Like just how far? Because like I lived in like Central Phoenix until like middle school, and then I moved out, and then met Nate. Like I knew of Nate in middle school, and then like really met in like freshman year in high school.
I met you were a senior since junior. You were a junior when I was a freshman, and I thought you were so fucking
Dedicated.
And I got to know you, and I was like, this kid's
Wow, what an
bad.
asshole.
I literally did think you went to school when I first met her.
And now, you know,
Now not so much.
I know you dropped your brother by now.
Oh, Joe, I got 4 move fast out of combats now.
that's pretty awesome. Are you talking about Andrew?
Yeah, I remember like being in like I invited Alex and Andrew to come to the chess club one
My
year,
brother, yeah, Andrew got kicked
and
out.
like they got kicked out for like flipping over the board, doing something stupid. And I was like, that kid's gonna end up in jail. And, like that was like one of the last times I was actually around Andrew.
I only met him one time, and that was
He
because
kicked me out for the same thing. That teacher,
Yeah, Mr. Timmis.
stupid Mexican.
That dude was fucking shit. Dude. So like, he was a piece of shit. Fuck that guy. He made me mad.
Remember, because he told Carlos, he's like, he told Carlos how to speak Spanish. And Carlos
Yeah, Carlos
is
is
from
like
fucking
born in
Spain.
Spain. We don't really know how to speak Spanish. What are you talking about? Forgot about that.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I won't forget that.
I tried looking Carlos up, but I can't find him anywhere.
What's his last name?
His name is Carlos Hernandez. Yeah, good luck searching that.
Oh, we all died? We
Yeah,
all
we're all
fucking
dead.
died?
yeah, we all did.
We're all bad.
Pat Vexo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at. Like, I had him on Steam a long time ago, but I can't remember if it was on discount with you. And he's not on here anymore.
Carlos Hernandez.
Carlos Fernandez, yeah, good luck.
Able to
I'll find
out the
I'm watching.
raid bosses.
They
like,
able to
raiding
outheal
their tank and stuff like
raid
that.
bosses
and, like,
and next, or because they in raid.
When are you starting? When did you start?
well,
226.
Alright, 226.20. I'm starting mine right now.
because
I'm
like,
at 226.22. Alright, I'm just starting.
that
Flurry tanking is real?
Yeah, it's a real thing. And for the record, having a shield does not defer you from bringing crit or not. It's just additional armor and block.
Because crit generates
I don't
threat
like
and
the
rage, right?
argument of-
It's insane. Like the whole mentality is retarded. I'll just let him talk.
The competitive
it's not
players
like
back then were
people or
shit.
any-
I might.
I don't know about exponentially, man.
I
Because,
might-
like, what is
I might play
different?
mage, but I play Palm Pyro.
What is different?
That was the thing. People aren't smarter now than they were before. Clearly.
See, I think we just need to go over to his place and talk shit today.
Get him drunk. Get him really drunk. I've never seen him really drunk. He's afraid to get really drunk.
No.
Maybe I'm lucky. You need to get him Vines drunk. You're still friends with Vines, are you?
Vines? No.
Like,
I think the
even though-
pinnacle of my life is
even
playing
though,
Vanilla
like,
WoW.
percentage
pretty
of
sad.
people got-
No, Nate, it's not stopping.
It didn't take me 4 hours to speedrun Molten Core on the private servers.
He's talking about real, like actual live vanilla.
It took you 2 hours to speedrun it. Even on
Yeah, but the numbers that are pulling up are completely out. Like there's no route art.
I did them in 2 hours. I've done one in, I think, like 30 minutes. We only did like half of it. We didn't give a fuck. Is he playing Pokemon music in the background? That's all I want to know.
Well, I'm not gonna say
Alright, I paused the video because I don't care to hear the explanation. Because I can think, you know, like I have a brain, but, hey dude, let me ask you this. Show me the Flurry Warrior. Show me the Flurry Warrior build.
So
It's not Flurry,
takes,
it's Fury.
no, it is Flurry. It's the Flurry
Oh, it is?
talent. Yeah, for
Yeah.
Fury. In Fury, there's a talent called Flurry.
gives you attack speed, so then you can generate more rage, and then when you proc the crit, that's when you get the
When you
attack
crit,
speed.
you proc the ability to increase your attack speed by like 25 or 30%.
So what happens
So
is
when
you
you
generate
hit with
threat
it,
and rage.
yes, you effectively create more threat, which effectively gives you more, like a higher threat ceiling. So your DPSers that are normally threat capped to where they can't go out like all out can now go all out and not worry about pulling threat off you. So and on top of it, it makes you into a DPS class instead of a tank. So it totally increases the total damage of your raid like exponentially. It's insane.
Is it very gear dependent?
Yes, it is.
So
it is definitely gear dependent.
Warriors would gain threat and rage, all both a critical strike and a proc. So when you crit, you would gain double the rage and double the threat just from auto attacking.
Yes, being like it was a big difference.
So what's
You
the
could,
crit?
you could heroic strike as a warrior in vanilla, just because you're the extra rage, nobody was pulling anything off you. If you can hit heroic strike just about every hit, you're fucking ready. You're like, I got it.
Yep.
And see, that's why Horde was better. This is why Horde's better. Is
No,
because
no.
Shamans had Wind Fury Totem, which means you can get more hits in with rogues and more hits in with warrior.
But humans are not on the horde, which makes a big difference for glancing blows.
Hits, I see. Yeah, 305 versus 300. That was a huge deal.
It's 311.
Oh, wow. So that probably.
Technically, you're right. But it gets up to 311 with Hungering Cold, or 309 with Maladeath. So it's a big deal. It's definitely a big deal in how it's factored. Regardless of whether it's factored properly or not, is up for debate.
If I play a rogue, do rogues get Thunder Furies?
No,
That's just a waste.
If you're wanting to get Thunder Fury, you get maintain. Or second in line. Because I tell you right now, unless you're the first or second, you're probably never going to see a Thunder Fury drop until Nax is over.
Nax is over. I know. But that's why I want Hand of Rag. Hand of Rag is my bread and butter, dude. It's literally.
It doesn't matter though. Like Hand of Rag is garbage, man. Like, yes, it is. Like, trust me.
380.
Trust me.
It was 386.
No, it's
the
not.
only thing that could touch it, the only thing that could touch it in top end was fucking like a 396 or 412 or 420 from the axe, the best axe in the game.
I'm telling you, it is not that high. It's good, but like well, let me put it this way: it's good for the time that you can achieve it. Whatever. I'll discuss. I'm sure Joe was trying to discuss it.
Like, it was 372 in vanilla. The only thing that could beat it was the Might of Metafall. And the, whatever.
Talking about top end, not DPS.
Yeah, I'm talking about top end. So the top end, the only other top end that was better was the axe from Cocoon. And that thing was amazing.
It's definitely AQ40 loot, but it's not this.
Oh no, Might of Metafall was the best weapon in the game, and if you fought anybody that had that, you would just immediately die. There's no chance of you winning. They would hit you, they'd white you non-critical for like 2,000, and you're like, oh, I'm dead. I would definitely play a warrior. Fucking warriors are so cool. Or paladin, dude. I would play either one. I don't fucking care. If we play alliance, I'm gonna main a paladin. I can tell you that right now. I'm gonna main a paladin. And I'm gonna go holy or prot or something. Is prot warriors? Is that thing at all? I mean, prot pallies? Can prot pallies actually do that?
Are you still listening to this, Joe?
I can't.
Okay, I figured you couldn't. Where are you at in your timestamp?
I don't know. I feel like I have to rewind a little bit.
Okay, you probably should.
I'm gonna go back to 2 minutes, 2 hours 30 minutes and 55 seconds. I'm pushing play.
230, 125, is that close?
230, 135, yeah.
Jesus, dude, the Might of Metafall is so strong. Since Dark Age is 10% drop. playing Pat?
Yeah, man.
And you have a character?
I could.
Well, I'm already level 72, so you're behind, dude.
Shit, I'm level 3. What's up, dude? I logged on, played to the little strand, and they asked me if I was like playing this game. I'm like, nope, I don't know. And he's like, so why are you here? So I logged on.
I'm getting maps right now. Cause like I'm trying to fill out my atlas. Hey, ST6. What's the guild name for that? Is it an acronym?
Street. It's not like anything special.
Moving on.
Just like my favorite part. So let's do a quick straw poll of the people that are in here. Do you think people are more retarded or less retarded than they are in World of Warcraft?
I think
From
that-
somebody that's played vanilla World of Warcraft and still plays it today, do you think they're more retarded then or more retarded?
then. Like nobody, like a lot of people wanted to just like originally play it for the role play aspect of it.
Yeah, like people were more retarded in World of Warcraft. Okay, so I guess we did have some part of our verbal discussion on it too.
I don't know, I paused it.
What's your timestamp there?
At 2:37:08. I paused it because you guys started talking.
Oh no, you can keep playing it. I started playing at like when we started. What'd you say? 2:37 what?
2:37:20.
Alright, we'll play it. Like, no.
Alex, you want some free maps? Oh. Nate is so wrong. Like people were playing the game for like to min-max. People weren't even conceiving min-maxing really.
Yeah. Like people would look on like elitist shirts to see what the best thing is, and then they would go be retarded.
Yeah. I'm gonna discuss them.
Like even using his own argument against him, if he went to go on to elitist shirts and do whatever it is that he thinks he does, then he has no perspective for the general population of what people did in that time frame.
because we were still there struggling in a guild that couldn't clear PWL because we had left with all the limitations. What do I?
Oh, you're in it. I can hear you now.
Yeah,
I gotta turn you up.
but I'll be fine now.
That's not reality. The music. I think you're right about what he's saying, like, or like, I think he's just trying to be devil's advocate just to do it, just like for no other reason, just to do it.
Yeah, because like, I mean, I don't think that he...
I paused it, by the way.
The video... Pause it. The video that he's referring to, he didn't really listen. He like half listened to it, is what I'm guessing, because I'm pretty positive, I can almost bet with my life, that the guy that is talking about it did not say that you can just get free disc gear and jump into Molten Core on a current timeline server and go clear as Fury. It's not reality. It's a very gear-dependent, like, style of play. And it's not something that everybody just goes and does and suddenly they're the best in the world at. Like, it's not... It's, I don't know what to tell you. It's not like a common mindset. Otherwise, everyone would fucking do that. Is it the best? Yes. Can everybody do that? Absolutely not. I just don't understand. Like, it just like the... I hate using the phrase common sense because
There's no such thing as common
there's no such thing. Yeah, like there's no point of reference. Like common sense to me is not common sense to you. There's no real point of reference. It's all geographical and life expectancy or life exposure. Like you can't actually define what common sense is. But as far as like this game goes, if you there were people as a main tank that would gear, including me at the time, would gear nothing but as much defense and block and dodge rating as you could possibly imagine, and never had a sliver of thought of thinking, maybe I should use Band of Ikuria off of Ragnaros, or maybe I should use the trinket off of the Fish Boss in the Zul'Gurub to be able to increase my spell hit rating to be able to land a taunt when I need to. It just wasn't a thing. It was just not a mindset back then. So the fact that you can say definitively, like, well, people were min-maxing for that 6 months. Oh, well, I guess that completely negates the past 13 years of innovation for the game. You're right. Like, clearly they knew what was... Like, that's such a stupid... that's such a stupid stance to think that people had... Like, if I told you tomorrow, like, hey, tomorrow you have 6 months to figure out what the absolute best is for this game that you play all the time, whatever, regardless of whatever game it is. And then 13 years from now, you better still be the best. Like, that's stupid. Like, obviously people are going to be better than you.
You know, when I played with Death and Taxes in the Lich King, my build had damage in it rather than defensive.
I would really like to hear that discussion between you and Nate.
But
Because I can almost tell you he's going to dispute the fact that you played with Death and Taxes.
that I didn't.
Yes.
I have pictures that showed that I did.
Okay, I'm telling you.
On Cthulhu. I mean, on.
I'm telling you as a friend and an observer, he's going to dispute the fact.
Okay, I don't care. I know what I physically did. I tanked Yogg
Which is fine.
as a
Like,
paladin.
if you tell me that, I will believe you. But I'm just telling you, he's going to dispute it.
Oh, I don't care. But when I played for them, my build had this skill that you put 5 points into, and it gave you 15% more holy damage, and it made your seal that you used for tanking, which is like Sunder, it gave 15% more damage. So overall, you got like 30% damage increase. And well, it didn't work. Math doesn't work that way. It doesn't fucking matter how it works because it was the chosen build by elitist jerks after I had pointed out that the previous build was shit when they made the new content. When they made TOC, it made that the old build shit, and I immediately saw it, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna switch to this because I want the damage. But there were so many things where mitigation at a threshold, it's worth taking the damage because then your healers can heal and actually get. And then you get healing bonuses for the armor stuff, inspiration.
You tanked Cthulhu on your paladin?
I tanked Yogg on my paladin.
I was still on that.
No, Yogg is in
Well, paladins.
Paladins became official tanks
Yes, they did.
in Lich King, not in BC. BC they were second tier tanks.
Well, in BC, technically, they were still best for heroics.
Oh
Play
yeah.
Paladin during BC.
Give me your shit, Joe. Where's your the maps?
What's your name on your Alex?
We're on friends. We're in the same guild.
Come join the map I'm in.
I have to join your party first.
Aren't you in it?
No. All I know
Yes,
is in vanilla they should have made paladins and druids at par with warriors before fucking max. That's it. Yeah. It's a
I'm gonna be higher level when you buy tomorrow.
You think so?
Yeah, Glenn's really good at this game.
Glenn, please for the life of me, give me a new fucking build. I literally don't want to play at all.
I haven't played PoE in like probably like a year, and I don't even know the new
You
build.
played 6 months ago with me when we played together.
Was it 6 months?
It was 2 seasons.
It was like 2
It's probably like 2
seasons.
seasons. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If that was 2 months ago, then yeah. I don't know anything about like the new crafting style and
It's all
how they
shit.
do the.
This
Yeah.
game is fucking trash.
I didn't care to relearn it. That's why I haven't played.
I can't teleport to you for some reason. It's not working. What's going on?
To me?
Yeah, I think this game has so many fucking issues that are not addressed.
It's a great game. The problem is it suffers from the same thing that so many other games have. It's
I
like,
opened up the portal.
what's the end game? What is the purpose that you played this game for?
It says portals are disabled here. Oh, I'm in a vault. Let me get to you.
Why do you play this game, Alex?
To find random drops and get better gear.
For what?
To experience the reality of Earth. And
Yeah,
some-
there really isn't any point.
There's no point. Honestly, it comes down to there's no point. Which is fine if that's all you care about in like a dungeon crawler kind of game. There's nothing wrong with that. But if this had like an end game style of like what Diablo 3 has, where there's like a definitive purpose of, hey, maybe I should go see how far I can even delve to, or if there's a, you know, if I get the best gear, or like if I'm the first level 99 in a certain bracket, or
That's-
a certain style build.
That's what I would like to do, is just get level 100 first so I get like those trophies.
If they made like a league to where it was, you could be the first level 99 that didn't change a single talent point within your build, that would be impressive to me.
No, my problem with this game is it's such a fucked up game. Like, alright, so he tries to argue, tell me that like Diablo 2 Classic, which I think is awesome. I think that's the core of the game. And then the game gets really fucked up, and it's honestly a different game in LOD. LOD is not the same as Diablo 2. I think they're two different games. I really don't think they're the same. I think they have similar styles, but they're two totally fucked up games. And LOD's better. But in Classic Classic Diablo 2, compared to this, rares were not a fucking clusterfuck of random shit. There were decent rares that you could find. You'd be like, oh, I found arcane armor. It's either going to be utter shit or really good. There's no in between. It's either good or it's not. In this game, it's like, well, it's kind of an upgrade from the garbage you're using right now. But don't worry, because the market is so saturated with shit and good stuff that you can just buy it on their trade website. Or that isn't even integrated into the game. I think that's a problem to begin with. I think that's the dumbest thing ever. I think
You
the
have a
trading...
trade
I
website.
think you're looking at that the wrong way, though. The fact of it is that rares still technically are better than a lot of uniques in this, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. I think the difference is like that's much more substantial in Diablo 2 Classic compared to LOD than it is compared to just PoE in general. So as far as like responding to like the Diablo 2 to LOD expansions, better or worse, I think LOD is better, but between the two, I don't think either one of them is, it really matters which one's better than the other, because the truth of it is, like, you can clear all content in the game with any class from the start. Like, it doesn't matter what your gear is. Which is just, unfortunately, the same problem that this game suffers from, is that it doesn't matter what gear you have, you can still beat the game. And as far as min-maxing goes, it just lets you clear the content faster, but for what? Like, there's no leaderboards, there's nothing to gain, there's no cosmetics to earn because you cleared a map in a certain time. There's nothing to obtain. Like, there's no reason other than just completion to do this. And that kind of like goes into like the philosophical reason of why people game, is like, should you game to have fun, or should you game for a purpose? Like, if you're gaming for a purpose, life is probably shit and you need to work on your life. But if you're gaming for fun, then it really doesn't matter what you do anyways, so what does it matter? I don't know, it's an interesting like thought experiment, but regardless of the fact, I think that if you put time into this game, it should have a value or a reason for joining.
the Kavas, the fucking memory
Oh, I
fragment.
died, dude. This build fucking sucks, Joe. Like,
It doesn't suck.
sucks. What are you playing? I'm playing fucking trash. That's like I can't cast anything, Joe. I have no fucking mana to do anything.
That's because you gotta fucking use your mana pots.
Oh, did I died. What? I'm playing Stormbrand, which I think is probably one of the worst builds to play.
It's not.
It was okay to leveling, but like clearing maps is cancer.
So swap. Change to Spark.
Arc, I don't want to play. Like, I was originally gonna play Totems because I think micromanaging.
Totems.
I think micromanaging in video games is fucking stupid. I
You
don't.
don't have to micromanage with Spark. You will enjoy Spark.
Yeah.
You know what you do with Spark? Yeah, I can tell you don't. You literally stand there and cast Spark, and the whole screen dies.
Oh wow! There used to be a build when I first started playing that things would just fall, and then you would just walk to wherever, and things just fell on top of you, and it would kill everything.
Or maybe you should try Righteous Fury. You might like
Righteous Fury is awesome. Righteous Fury is really
Is that the
fun.
beam one?
It's fun. No,
No.
it's the circular fire AoE damage.
Oh, I seen that before. Nate did that last season.
I mean,
That
it's
one's
not
fun.
current, but it's still viable. It's still definitely doable. You can
I
clear all the content with it, so...
Yeah.
I played Arc Lightning, and Arc Lightning was cool. I was gonna do Arc Totems, and then I ended up doing this instead.
Put it this way, Alex. You can clear everything in this game with non-best gear or max level skill. If you're not clearing the content effectively, it's your fault.
Yeah,
And you need to change your shit.
my build now, I
Pretty
can't
much.
hear anything.
Oh, hey,
You
don't,
need to
don't
change your
step
shit.
on that thing
Okay,
yet.
or you need to do not as high level content as to whatever it is you're doing right now.
I don't have mana. I don't know if it's. I know
Dude, it's the map. Keep on using your potion.
okay. The build does not call for mana potions, Joe, at all. Like if you're using mana potions as a build, you're probably shit.
It's
you using
because of
clarity?
this map. No,
No.
it's just the map mod. That's all it is.
There's probably
It's no
different-
regen.
Oh yeah.
No regen in map mods. So,
So don't do those maps, and then you can beat the game.
I mean, it doesn't affect me. I'm clearing it. If I'm
That's
using
fine.
potion.
That's the point. That's the point. This game just doesn't make sense as far as the way.
It's stupid though.
But also, if you can't clear the content, it's because you're being retarded.
I'm gonna die, Joe. I'm just gonna go back to town and let you finish this because I'm just there, a leech.
So, Leech, get free items.
Or if you don't think you can survive, then you sit down. because you're-
Every time I try to ask for help, maybe he just doesn't want me to play the game. I don't know. Maybe that's.
Dude, I'm helping you. I
know
know
you
helping you.
do. You do. Nate would always tell me like, that's not a good build, or he wouldn't give me any.
This is why he's not a dad. If he was a dad, he'd be a shitty dad. He'd be just like his dad. And he'd be telling you you need to do everything yourself or learn life for yourself and fuck.
Man, dude, that's pretty accurate.
We all grow up to be our parents whether we like it or not. The difference is if you can notice the differences in what makes your parents great as opposed to what makes you great.
All I have to do is be there for my kids, and I've already won.
There you go. Then you know what you have to do.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex.
Use mana pots. Don't be a shitty dad. There you go.
I don't like the build, though. I don't like Stormbrand. Like,
Okay. Then Alex, pick a different ability. Pick a different. Look,
Level 6.
I will go to Ariath with you. I will help you out. I will
Where's
give you
Ariath?
some of my money.
hold on. Alright, how do I find a new
Do you
build?
still-
You know what I don't? You know what my
Okay.
biggest pet peeve about the game is that the community is bad.
Are you sure that's the biggest? Because you've sure been going off about a lot of other bigger ones.
No, dude, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, Joe, it's the community. The community is cancer and toxic. It's worse than League
Alex, so
and
the
Destiny.
community. Okay,
In this
saying
game?
the community is great. What's the point? What do you do endgame? What's the point?
There's no good games with communities.
Alright,
so-
anyways. Alright, we're just trying to kill some time. This is the way I see this game is right now. Is I'm just trying to kill some time and hang out with you.
Alright,
Okay.
what are we doing?
Talk to Lily. Okay, talk to Lily.
Okay.
Now go through the abilities.
I don't want to read.
God,
I'm gonna go to PvE or whatever and find a build. What am I, a Templar?
yes, you're a
You
Templar.
Alright, sweet. Go Spark.
Look at,
Those
Spark
Spark never
Inquisitor.
There
Look
you
at,
go.
it says it right there, Spark Inquisitor. And apparently it's godly. Apparently
You
it's
will
godly.
never regret it. I'm leveling as it right now.
What do I change, Joe?
Wait, wait,
My
wait, wait.
skills are
If you
ruined.
don't go Spark Inquisitor, I will be higher level than you within like 12 hours.
I think I found the build. It's Vast Hearts, Spark Inquisitor, farming like a god, stronger, faster.
If this thing is really as good as it looks, I might even switch to it. I might re-roll.
Okay, Joe, I'll give you this wrist. Oh wait, never mind. I paid you back.
I hate all of you, just so you know for the record. Getting me back in the queue.
Dude, I told Nate I was gonna play this season, and then
You said log on to PoE, and I just did it instinctually because they said it, and I was like, I fucking do this.
You did, you just got on, like, it's no
I did. That
challenge.
was it. Like, I just like logged on, and I was like, well, I guess I'm doing this now.
Dude, this
Alright,
build
the
looks
build.
awesome.
Show me the build.
I linked it to you in Discord.
You know what it is for
was-
me? I just never wanted to learn the new crafting method and how they changed all the.
I don't wanna- I don't
watched
wanna-
people stream it and like all the little links to all the different names to everything. I was like, this is complicated as fuck. Like, I don't care about this.
Okay, so I don't have any of these talents. How do I reset all my talents?
You need, okay, so go to your stash.
I need like 500 orbs of regret.
No, you don't.
All right, where do I go now?
Check
Wait,
to see
first
how many
Lily,
orbs of regret
tell
you
me
have.
the gems. I should buy the gems.
Where's the fucking
Yeah, I need that. And see, look, their fucking website is dark dog shit. I mean, like, how is this stuff not consistent? I don't understand how every form thread is not a copy paste of a template of the best way to write templates.
Stop
for this
complaining.
file.
Okay, here are the skill gems. So you want all spark. As a matter of fact, I mean goblin.
Let me go rob my guild bank real quick.
So you're gonna need ball spark, spell echo.
What'd they name it in here, Glenn?
Just type in spark.
No. We have in our guild bank. There's a bunch of tabs. I found it.
You did?
Well, I don't know if we have that yet.
I got this. Alright. Hold on, Alex. Let me find you what you need. Trust me.
What do you mean? I mean,
No, you don't. Whatever it is, you don't.
I don't have the brain capacity.
I understand. I've known you for like 20 years. I understand where you're from. I got you.
Well, because like you play the build for 3 months and you have to redo shit and find new crap. I don't even care. I'm not into the whole meta change. Did you send me that? Who's that? Who's not?
That's literally the same one I just.
It's literally the same one that I opened down ago.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to find.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to help you with. Okay, buy a ball spark, or
No. Read it, Alex. Take 5 minutes of your life. For the next 5 minutes, you're just gonna read. Just read it.
I did it. I mean, I did that for the one arc lightning.
Yeah. And now you get to do it for the rest of it. So read 5 minutes.
Now you get to do it for this one.
Trust me. You're just any questions you have, you're gonna answer in this thread.
Alright, I already got 3 of these. Sweet.
What else do you need?
Alright, I got added lightning.
Is there anything else vital you need for your 5 lane?
I have a 6 lane.
Well, what do you need for your 6th lane, Alex?
I have. Where's the PoE button? Do you remember, Joe? What was that link you talked about?
what?
I'm drunk. I'm so drunk. Alright, alright. Is it this, where, you know that program? What's that program called? Path of Building.
Yeah, path of building. I couldn't find the face gun.
I got Path of Building open. See, how come this guy doesn't have a Path of Building basement? Oh, I found it.
Path of building is relevant to your character specifically.
No, you just copy the bin, and then you paste it into the other thing, and then you can see all the stuff as if it's in the game, like a UI. So I don't have to read anything. I can just be like, oh, I need these 3 gems.
I still wait for the day that you actually read something once, and then we see how far you're getting.
For what? I do.
Like, literally anything.
My last build, you saw my last build. Arc, I had Arc, what was I?
Yeah, you were...
I was perfect. I had 6 link, bitch. And pulses.
So do that.
If you won't play Arc, then just play Arc.
No, I'm gonna play Spark now. Alright, new, and then import. Wow, it looks good. Alright, so I don't have any of these talents at all, and my ascendancies are fucked up. Is that good? Can you reset ascendancies? Alright, well then we're good. Wow, it uses Warlord's Mark. I already have that. I already leveled that, and mine has got the MTX. What did you say?
I said congratulations.
I got some of this stuff, man.
Did you watch a video on what it looks like to actually put this build?
I'll do that right after.
Do it right now. Just so you can see it and be super motivated to want to do it, 'cause it's fucking sweet.
So then I'll read it.